lesson together. Has there been anything interesting happening for you? Anything that you'd like to share and tell me about, which would be good conversational English practice?
Uh, I don't know. Yesterday, I just spent a lot of time on sleeping.
Yes.
So, maybe the good thing is I don't feel sleepy right now. Maybe that's the only really good thing for me. And actually, I tried to play piano yesterday, but
Piano. That's wonderful. You play the piano.
I haven't played for a long time, so
Yes.
I'm not sure. But well, maybe I need to pay money for the person listen to my piano. I mean,
Oh,
like
wow. That's
for the whole,
wonderful that you play the piano. I used to play the piano as well when I was a child. I used to have piano lessons for quite a few years. So I know what it's like playing the piano. And you have piano lessons as well, or did you learn on your own by yourself?
well, I just have piano lessons for several years before,
Oh,
and
wonderful.
uh, I haven't played for a long time, as you
Yes.
know.
Uh-huh.
So maybe I just need to practice by myself. Do some,
Yes.
yeah, that's
Yes,
okay.
that's always good. Practice makes perfect. So, obviously, the more you practice, the better you become. So that's really good. Ah, I'm pleased that you play the piano. Do you play any other musical instruments, Jasmina?
Well, keyboard seems like
Ah, yes, that's similar, of course. The keyboard, yes. The
and
synth,
one oh yeah,
the
yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say another word for the keyboard is the synthesizer. Have you heard that name, synthesizer, before? Which is
No.
another name for the keyboard. Yes, because as it's like an electronic keyboard, you see, it's all digitalized and the sound is like an electronic sound rather than a more natural sound when you're playing the piano. Then it's called the synthesizer because it synthesizes sounds like it's like artificial sounds. They've been produced like synthetically, not naturally from the chords that you have in a piano when you have the different little hammers that hit the chords that make the sound. But here it's all produced digitally, electronically, and that's why it's called a synthesizer.
Oh, I see. I
You see
see.
that? Hmm.
Yeah,
That,
that's
that's good. And you were saying there was another instrument that you play? Just
yeah. Our traditional instrument,
ah,
二胡.
that's good. And what is it called, the traditional instrument? How do you call it?
Uh, we just call it 二胡.
Oh,
二胡.
ahu. Oh, ahu is the name of it.
Yeah,
Right. Oh,
it's
that's nice.
so smart.
Oh, that's how you write it. Ahu, ahu. Yes.
Yeah,
And is
but
it a wind instrument? Is it a string instrument? What kind of instrument is it?
uh, a string instrument.
A string instrument, yes.
Yeah.
Is it a string instrument which you play with a bow, like a violin or a cello, or is it like a guitar where you just use your fingers to play
Yeah,
it?
like violin. But
Ah,
violin use case and 二胡use like this.
so it's like a violin. Uh-huh.
Yeah, kind of. But the voice seems very upside. I mean, the erhu sound seems very upside, and most
Uh-huh.
of the time we just use it for how to say, for some sizing, and
Yes.
maybe some performance also have erhu,
Yes.
but it's it's rare to see it. Maybe you could check it,
Well,
Africa.
I'm looking at it at the moment. It's much smaller than a violin. At least the main body of it is much smaller because it looks like just hexagonal base, even though it has a very long neck to it and very thin neck. And so I see that there's a bow that you use to play it. And I didn't actually know this musical instrument before. So this is like, wow, a discovery. That's wonderful. And you can play that then. Wow.
Yeah, I played for almost 10 years before when I was really
Wow.
young.
10 years,
Yeah.
you must be an expert by now. You must be able to play it really well.
No,
Well,
I haven't played for a long time.
you haven't played for a long time.
Yeah.
Well, it does look very impressive. So, oh, it's only two strings. Ah, I see what they say here in, is it Wikipedia? Yes, in Wikipedia. So the erhu is a two-string bowed musical instrument, more specifically, oh, it's like a fiddle. Yes, I've heard of the word fiddle before. That's like a small violin. A spike fiddle. Yes, it's like a spike, very long and thin, which may also be called a southern fiddle. Oh, that's interesting. And sometimes known in the Western world as the Chinese violin. Ah, or a Chinese two-string fiddle. Right. It is used as a solo instrument as well as in small ensembles and large orchestras. Wow, very impressive. Well, I've learned a lot there. Thank you,
You're welcome.
Jasmino. Wow, you see, this is where we like change roles, and the student becomes like the teacher, and the teacher becomes like the student. And instead of you learning from me, I'm learning from you. You see, this is where the student overtakes the teacher and does better than the teacher because the student knows more than the teacher. Well, in this particular subject's area, of course. But it's good. You see, you learn something new every day. You never stop learning. So I've just learned something new. Uh, yes, Jasmina. So, oh, by the way, do you pronounce your name Jasmino or Yasmino?
Jasmino. Actually,
Jasmino, like the
yeah.
music, jazz, like jazz music. Not Yasmino like Yasmin, but Jasmino like jazz music.
Well, actually, because my true name
It's
is
Yasmin. That's right. It's Yasmin. I know you told me.
well, kind of like the plants seems very similar, so that's the
Yes.
reason. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
You prefer Jasmino? You prefer jazz as in jazz music rather than Yasmino? Because it's a bit different. It makes a change. Maybe you're so used to hearing Jasmine that you'd rather have something a bit more jazzy. Instead of Yasmin, you prefer Jasmine. Actually, Yasmin can be pronounced Yasmin or Jasmine. That's true. I forgot that. So there were the two ways of pronouncing your name. Yes.
Mm.
Hmm.
But if if I was if I was wrong, I remember jasmine means a
A
kind of
flower.
flower.
Yes, it's
Yeah.
a flower. That's right. You have a beautiful name, like a flower. A beautiful flower. That's wonderful. That's a very
Well,
nice name.
but I'm not sure which age person will use this name.
Hmm.
But just because it's quite similar, so I just choose this one.
Mm.
Um, like I don't know, something like Phil or Sarah, or
Sarah. Normally we
oh,
would pronounce that name Sarah. Let me just write it for you. This is the usual way of writing it, at least in British English. Sarah. Sarah. Yes.
something like there have a lot of person use this kind of.
Oh, this is a very popular name, Sarah. Yes, there's lots of people who are called Sarah. And you're right that Jasmine is not quite as well known. So it makes it a bit more special, you see. because I don't know many Jasmines, but I do know lots and lots of Sarahs. So it's a more exclusive name, you see, more special. So it's good to have a name that's a little bit special as well. That's nice.
Well, well, Sarah's, Jasmine's, well, for native speaker it's okay, but for
Hmm.
unnative speaker it's like a kind of fruit. Like I
Ah.
like bananas, I like apples.
Hmm.
Well,
Ah, it's like having a name like apple or orange or pear or banana or grapefruit or peach or melon. Yes, it's a bit strange, you're right. I see what you mean, having the name of a fruit. Yes. Yeah, I see what you mean. So, but jasmine is not a fruit, it's a flower, isn't it?
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
so
yeah.
it's all right. And there's lots of flower names. I mean, daisy, that's a flower name because
Oh,
a daisy is a flower. What else do we have? Lily, lily of the valley. Lily is also a girl's name. That's also a flower. Rose, that's also a
oh,
very popular girl's name. That's also the name of a flower. What other flower name? Violet. Violet is also a girl's name, and violet is also a flower.
violet.
Yes, you've never heard of the name violet before? No.
No.
Well, violet is also a color.
Oh,
It's like
oh,
purple
violet.
or mauve
But,
or indigo.
oh,
You see? Or
yeah.
lilac. Oh, lilac. That's another flower. Yes, violet is like lavender. You see the color of lavender? It's like mauve. No, you've never heard of lavender? No?
No, no.
It's
Maybe, yeah.
well, let me send you a link to that so at least you know what lavender looks like. It smells very nice. It has quite a strong smell, but it's a smell that a lot of people like. And so there's a lot of lavender perfume, and people like having lavender in their gardens. So let me just send you a link to some lavender, maybe from Wikipedia, so you see exactly what it looks like. I think this is probably best. Where's Wikipedia? Lavender. There we are. Oh, it's lavandula. Wow, that is the official name of lavender. It's called lavandula, but the common name is lavender. Oh, it's very nice. Yes, it does look
Oh,
nice.
lavender. Is that one of name in Harry Potter? I mean, the college.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not an expert concerning that. But oh, and they have fields of lavender. Oh, it looks really nice. So let me send you the link to lavandula, which is the
Oh,
name. But I don't know much about Harry Potter because uh, I don't. I'm not like a big fan of Harry Potter. But you're a big fan of Harry Potter? You like Harry Potter?
well, when I was a kid, I really like it. I watched all the movies, all the
Really?
books.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Impressive. Amazing. So you used to be a very big fan before. But nowadays, do you still read a lot or watch a lot of movies from Harry Potter? Uh, I can't hear you, Jasmine. I mean, Jasmino. I don't know if you can hear me there or not. Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. Jasmine, can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. 1, 2, 3, testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Can you hear me, Jasmine? Hello, hello, hello. Jasmine, can you hear me? It's strange. I can't hear you. Hello, hello, Jasmine. Can you hear me? 1, 2, 3, testing. 1,